So now I'm gonna do the Beat Saber cardio exercising demonstration. I did one for O-Shape, and I want to do one for Beat Saber, and the last one probably Synth Riders or Dance Collider. I'm not sure yet. You know, both of them are pretty similar, really. I like Dance Collider more, though. It's the one that is really my favorite. But you know, for the exercising aspect, they are similar. So, but yeah, this is gonna be for Beat Saber. This one is Beat Saber. So we're gonna worry about the other two later. So for this one, since I already did O-Shape and I'm a little sweaty already, I'm gonna put this on to make it, you know, a little more, you know, more comfort on the forehead, so I can last longer without having to stop and take off the headset and actually, you know, clean the sweat from my face and from the headset and all that. So this helps a little with that. It doesn't last too long. Like if you're already sweating and you put this on, like in half an hour you probably have to take it off and, you know, clean sweat again, or change it to another headband, something like that, but it helps. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do just Expert Plus, but since I'm more focused on exercising, I might put it in a, you know, with the slow modifier on, because I think that in standard Expert Plus, in most of the levels, it's too fast to exercise effectively. So the idea of exercising effectively with this, which by the way, this is cardio, this is not really more than that, it's just a cardio activity, is trying to do the right technique with the cutting of the cubes, and the right technique will be full slash. So instead of going like this, some people just, you know, like they kind of like move the wrist a little. That doesn't do anything to exercise, but if you are always going full slash everywhere, complete slash, and obviously you're doing an Expert Plus level, even if it is at slower speed, it's a pretty active activity. You're moving all over the place. You'll be able to see it right now. So let's go for that. So I won't do it all of them, but I, you know, might use the slow modifier in some of them if I think I will be too crazy. You know, it's not exercising if you're just going crazy all over the place. It's just, you know, it's just maniac stuff. But you know, my real focus is exercising. It was always the focus that I had with this game, but you know, when you play something too much, when you do a sport, this is like a sport, very much like a sport. When you do a sport too much, what happens? Guess, you get better at it. So this is no difference. Even though all I wanted was an exercising cardio activity, through the VR stuff, you know, since I did it too much, I got really good at it. It's like any sport. It's like any sport. So let's go for it. Let's go with the demonstration of Beat Saber as a cardio activity. So let's turn off the light. Let's get in the right spot. Hopefully the right spot. We're gonna go. One of the old goodies. Let's put it in the original settings. Okay, it's already in the original setting. I thought I changed it. Let's put it. Apparently it's using the right place. Okay, so let's go here. Exactly, that's the difficult part. That's for sure. Okay, so what else? Okay, time to clean the headset. know what? I'm a pretty clean guy, so it's it's not from dirtiness or anything like that. It's from sweat, from the session that I just did right now. Sweat from Beat Saber. So I think Expert Plus in Beat Saber, I think it's pretty good to exercise, but you have to lower the speed. Believe it or not, what I did there was with the speed a little lower. So can you imagine how crazy it gets with the full speed? I think the way I play it right now is like a 90% speed. I think the ideal one to exercise probably, you know, if you're already good at the game, 80%. If you're getting started the game, the lower the speed, the better. So go to Expert Plus and go into the practice mode, which is the, you know, this icon with the hat, with the graduation hat. If you go, all the songs have that icon with the graduation hat. If you go in there, that's practice mode. You can put in 50% speed, so it's a little slower, much slower in fact. But you still get to do the sword slashing movements, which, you know, if you wanted to practice, you know, like using small swords, like for real in real life, this will be good for the swinging. Obviously, you don't have any weight because the controllers don't weigh anything, so you know it's easier than real short sword swinging. It's much easier than that. But I think it, you know, I can give you something. I always try to make sure that you know, I get something out of this VR, virtual reality games. If it is not something in terms of exercising and sweating, you know, something in terms of how active I am, and it has to be something in terms of skill. You know, like shooting. Do I get better at shooting because I play pistol, whip, or aulica? I think so. Do I get better at sword slashing? You know, like a real short sword because I play a little bit saber? Probably. Obviously, you have to get a real sword if you want to get the real deal with this. There's something else that I got from this, and I can confirm that. Like, I went to a racquetball court to play racquetball during the times when I was really at my best in Beat Saber, and I had not played racquetball in 1 year. And I was playing better, and I could see the ball. It was as if the blue ball in the court was moving a little bit slower than before. Obviously it wasn't, it was still moving really fast. And the real reason for that was that I had played this too much, so then I already was used, my reflex were used to seeing the blue blocks from here coming really fast at me and having to slash it, which is a little bit similar to actually, you know, having to swing the racket at a blue ball on the racquetball court. So it helped me with reflexes for that. But I think the best thing about Beat Saber, and by the way, I'm gonna say the good and the bad. The bad about Beat Saber is that the music has gotten really bad since, I don't know if it's the last 2 years, most likely, or the last year. The music is, if you want good music here, you have to go to the old one, to the originals, which were really good, and to the first 2 packs, which, you know, the first 2 packs. I think one of them was the Cat, the Monster Cat pack had really good music, and the one from Rocket League that had good music too. But you know, the ones in the last 2 years, they're not, you know, the worst. I think there was one good one there, the one from the was it the rock band? Yeah, I forgot the name. I know it's a very, very popular, very famous band, and I did like that one, but I haven't liked anything else. Like I by the way, I left Beat Saber. I was better before because I played it more, but when it began releasing music that I didn't like, I just left it, and I went to Dance Collider, and I went, you know, to the OS basically, to Synth Riders and OJ. But it's still a good choice to exercise. Like if you want to exercise with a VR rhythm game, this is in the top 3 for sure. The number 2 for me is Dance Collider. It's so great, so great. I love that one. it might be my favorite one. Number 3, number 1 is Beat Saber. I cannot take that away from Beat Saber. It's really good to exercise. It's, I have to give it that much, even though I like Dance Collider a little bit more now. Number 2, Dance Collider. Number 3, it really depends. It's like a placeholder there, depending on what you like. Sync riders might take that place. Or if you don't want a VR rhythm game, Racket Fury Table Tennis. Racket Fury Table Tennis is the real deal. It's like playing table tennis, almost. Like I don't want to say like the real thing, but it's pretty close, really. Like the way you feel, and how you're gonna sweat, and how you're gonna be moving on that table tennis virtual table, because there's nothing here. This is a virtual table from the game. It's very close and it's really good. So, you want to exercise? Beat Saber, Dance Collider, and Racket Fury Table Tennis. This video right here is for Beat Saber. I did one for Shape. I don't know if I should do one more for Sync Riders, Dance Collider. Yeah, maybe I should. So let's do that right now. It's gonna be, yeah, maybe both of them. I might just play a couple of songs from both of them. So that's it for this one.